60 Minutes Overtime.
How are you?
I'm well, Mr. President.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having us.
This week on 60 Minutes, we interviewed President Trump, his first 60 Minutes interview since returning to the White House. We wanted to know what the president, a native New Yorker, thought of the New York City mayoral race, a local election that's getting a lot of national attention. The frontrunner is Democratic socialist Zohran Mamdani, who has proposed policies like a rent freeze, free buses, and free childcare. Zohran Mamdani, 34-year-old Democratic socialist. He's the frontrunner.
Communist, not socialist, communist. He's far worse than a socialist.
Some people have compared him to a left-wing version of you, charismatic, breaking the old rules. What do you think about that?
Well, I think I'm a much better looking person than him, right?
Mamdani has said that if his opponent, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, wins, he would be a puppet for Trump.
He has a narrow path to City Hall and has taken that to mean that he should fund it and pave it with the money from Donald Trump's billionaire donors.
Cuomo has said that if Mamdani wins, Trump would take over New York City.
If Zohran Mamdani wins the election, Donald Trump will take over New York City. He will be President Trump and Mayor Trump.
He said he will be President Trump and Mayor Trump. He's going to take over New York and send tanks down Fifth Avenue.
Oh, that's so crazy. Look, when I left New York, we were at the epitome of it was a great city. It was doing great. It was a great city, but there was some bad signs because we had a guy named de Blasio who was the worst mayor. Like I say, Biden was the worst president. De Blasio was the worst mayor.
But what if
in history.
Mamdani becomes mayor?
It's going to be hard for me as the president to give a lot of money to New York because if you have a communist running New York, all you're doing is wasting the money you're sending there. So I don't know that he's won, and I'm not a fan of Cuomo one way or the other, but if it's going to be between a bad Democrat and a communist, I'm going to pick the bad Democrat all the time, to be honest with you.
This past Tuesday, while speaking to American troops in Japan, you talked about U.S. cities that are having trouble with crime,
Right.
and you said, if we need more than the National Guard, we'll send more than the National Guard. What does that mean, send more than the National Guard?
Well, if you had to send in the Army or if you had to send in the Marines, I'd do that in a heartbeat. You know, you have a thing called the Insurrection Act. You know that, right? Do you know that I could use that immediately and no judge can even challenge you on that? But I haven't chosen to do it because I haven't felt we need it.
So you're going to send the military into American cities?
Well, if I wanted to, I could, if I wanted to use the Insurrection Act. The Insurrection Act has been used routinely by presidents, and if I needed it, that would mean I could bring in the Army, the Marines, I could bring in whoever I want. But I haven't chosen to use it. I hope you give me credit for that.